Okay, so using investor money. So once we've got the money, what do we do with it? So there's a couple of ways that I've done this in the past. One is where the investor will fund the full purchase price of the property, and then I'll fund the stamp duty, the legals, and the refurb, and then I'll just pay them a fixed APR whilst we're going through the months, and then we contra settle that at the end, and either they'll owe me some money back or I'll owe them money, depending on where it falls in the monthly payment cycle for the redemption of that money. That tends to be the straightforward process. I have had some that want me to put a bit of skin in the game, so I might put 10 grand in, 15 grand in, whatever it might be. Tends to be less than a bridging loan, although I would put 30% in because I wouldn't have the setup fee, the 2% setup fee that I will have with a bridging loan. So I might use that route instead and go and put a bit of deposit in if they want to show commitments. That's another way of doing it. You could do it on a basis whereby you don't pay anything monthly, and at the end, when it's all redeemed, you add on all the costs or all the interest and you pay them that back as well. So that is one angle to do it. And I haven't done this before, but I know that some people will also borrow additional money for the refurb costs and pay an APR on that, and then pay the investor back in full once they get their remortgage, including the additional costs and including the interest. So there's many ways that you can structure how you use the money. Ultimately, it comes down to a loan agreement between the two parties that you're both comfortable with and that you are, absolutely, 100% on board with on both parties, and it's a win-win for both parties. If it's not a win-win, you're never going to get to where you need to get to. So just make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody's happy, and if that is the case, what tends to happen is the money will roll over to the next project because they'll see how easy it is, they'll see how quick you pay them back, they'll see that they definitely got that money back, so the trust is built, and they want to go again because they're investing because they need their money to return a cash flow for them. Maybe they haven't got the time and the experience to do it through a property like we do, so they're just looking for a return on their money all the time, and they are the type of people that you want to work with. The other way to do it, or there's a few other ways to do it actually, I'll cover them on the next video, which is all about the different types of JV agreements. So I'll cover them on the next video. So that's how I would use JV money for investing in BRR projects.